Sam Moore, one half of the legendary duo Sam and Dave, is one of the greatest soul singers to ever grace the stage. His raw, emotional voice helped define the sound of 1960s soul music, and he continues to be celebrated for his unparalleled vocal power. But what many don't know is that Moore's singing was so exceptional, it even made the great Otis Redding nervous. Otis Redding, often referred to as the King of Soul, was one of the most influential and respected figures in the world of R&B. With songs like Sittin' On, The Dock of the Bay, and Try a Little Tenderness, Redding became a household name, known for his soulful, raspy voice and commanding stage presence. He was a force of nature in the world of music, and his confidence was legendary. However, when it came to Sam Moore, even Otis Redding found himself feeling a little uneasy. The story goes back to the 1960s when Sam and Dave were performing together, quickly rising to fame with hits like Soul Man and Hold On, I'm Comin'. Their high-energy performances were unmatched, and Moore's voice was the driving force behind their success. His vocal range, emotional depth, and powerful delivery made him one of the standout talents in the genre. During this time, Otis Redding and Sam and Dave were often on the same concert bills. They would perform alongside each other, sharing the stage and competing for the attention of the same audiences. It was a friendly rivalry, but one that pushed both artists to give their best performances night after night. Otis, known for his incredible stage presence and vocal ability, had an undeniable respect for Moore's talent, though it also made him a little nervous. In a famous interview, Otis Redding admitted that watching Sam Moore perform was an intimidating experience. Redding said, "He had this power and this control over his voice that nobody else had, and it made me nervous." For Redding, someone who was known for his own vocal prowess, to acknowledge that another singer made him nervous speaks volumes about Moore's extraordinary ability. Otis Redding didn't just recognize Sam's talent, he felt the pressure of having to live up to it. What made Sam Moore so special was his ability to belt out notes with precision and emotion without ever losing control. His vocal delivery was filled with raw energy and passion, and he could move seamlessly between powerful, high-pitched notes and softer, more intimate tones. His control over his voice allowed him to perform with a level of intensity that few others could match. Sam's ability to captivate an audience with just his voice was truly one of a kind. For Otis, who was already a star in his own right, it was an awe-inspiring experience to watch Moore in action. Redding was known for his own vocal power, yet he understood that Sam's singing was a different kind of magic. Redding respected Moore's unique talent, and rather than feeling competitive, he seemed to be in awe of his fellow soul singer. In fact, their relationship wasn't just about rivalry, but also mutual respect. Otis Redding was one of the first to acknowledge that Sam Moore was one of the greatest vocalists he had ever heard. Redding even went so far as to say that Sam's voice was one of the things that inspired his own singing style. This acknowledgement from Otis Redding is a testament to the sheer power and brilliance of Sam Moore's voice. It wasn't just his fans who were captivated by his talent. Even some of the most revered figures in the world of soul music, like Otis Redding, couldn't help but admire and feel challenged by Moore's vocal ability. What's amazing about Sam Moore's legacy is that, even after decades in the music industry, he continues to be recognized as one of the greatest voices of all time. His influence is felt not only through his work with Sam and Dave, but also through the countless artists he has inspired over the years. The fact that Otis Redding, a man who was himself an icon, was nervous in the presence of Sam Moore speaks to the lasting impact Moore has had on the world of soul music. In the end, it's not just about competition, it's about respect. Sam Moore's voice was so powerful that it made even the great Otis Redding nervous, but it also made him appreciate the beauty and depth of soul music at its finest. That is the mark of a true legend.